Hi, guys.
So,
Howdy.
we're here with the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Stephen Tyree.
Guys, it's his birthday.
It is.
It's his birthday, guys.
It's his birthday all day long. Feel free to sing happy birthday in the comments. I tell y'all what, if you guys actually send us either a voice memo or actually better yet, if you guys send us a video of you singing happy birthday to Tyree, we'll give y'all something. We'll call it a giveaway. But if we get legitimate proof that you guys sang happy birthday to Steve Tyree, then we'll give you something. A couple announcements, and then we're going to get into some fun stuff. But this weekend, we are going to be at the Central Kentucky Mystical Market. He dipped out. He's got paranormal investigation and shit to do.
Yay.
But he'll be back next month. I'm assuming. Okay. But we're going to be there full force, same spot we always are. It's going to be 11 to 6 both days, if I remember correctly.
11 to 6 Saturday, 11 to 5 Friday. Or Sunday. Fuck me.
So, are we just going backwards now?
God, no.
No, please no.
Just God, no. So, 11 to 6 on Saturday, 10 to 5. 10 to 5?
11 to 5.
11 to 5. Fuck. It changes. Y'all, it changes.
Just show up prior to 5 and you're probably cool.
Calling it what it is. For us, it'll be 11 to 6 both days.
Yeah, which is cool. You'll be able to find us
at the Central Kentucky Mystical Market this week, both Saturday and Sunday. We will have a sign-up sheet. We know that a lot of people have been coming around to see us and spend some time, get some work done, or get a reading. And we've been slammed the last little bit. So we will have a sign-up sheet for you guys. Please sign in. We'll check it regularly. Even if we are with somebody, we'll be able to, swap out. But we're going to have some new decks. We're going to have some new stuff. We're going to have a special guest this month. So come by and put them through their paces because they made the mistake of wanting to become a trainee. So trial by fire it is.
It's okay. They like fire.
They do, among a lot of other chaotic things. It's going to be an interesting go. But that's going to be all weekend. It's going to be at 1165 Center Parkway in Lexington, Kentucky. Look for the sunny side above the double doors. You're going to want to go into the set that is to the left if you're facing the building.
Yeah.
So the sunny side and then the double doors to the left. That's where you can sign in, pay your minimal cover if there is one. Typically, there is like a $5. And then there's going to be plenty of vendors, readers, healers, all kinds of cool shit to see there. Next Thursday, we are going to be doing something very special. Stay tuned for that.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the last Thursday of the month is going to be Tarot Night Live. We're going to be doing the thing. You can stop by and get a free reading. You just have to get on the list. Tell us who you would like to read you and what kind of reading. If you're unsure, just say that you want a general.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, next weekend, not this coming, but the weekend after, we will be completely unavailable as a team. There's a case that we are working next weekend, so we will not be able to take any kind of DMs or messages, at least while we're on that case. So possibly Saturday evening or Sunday evening, possibly Sunday evening, we'll be able to start taking messages again.
Last announcement that I can think of is August 9th and 10th, or I'm sorry, the 8th and 10th, we are actually doing our next round of 200 series classes.
Yeah.
So
The flyer is going around with the
with the links associated and put in the caption.
Thanks, C4.
We're not sponsored.
We're not. We would like to be. You could do that for us.
It's his birthday.
It's his birthday.
Yeah.
You could give Spirit Mechanics an energy drink sponsor, seeing as how we live off this in spite half the time.
Fuck.
But yeah, the 200 series classes, the 8th and 10th. So we're leaving that Saturday open because usually there's a lot of stuff going on Saturdays. It's only going to be 2 classes instead of the 3, but it is the same price. So it's either $75 a piece, or you can get the package and only pay $130. So you get $20 off.
Yeah.
But we're looking forward to seeing everybody. Hopefully you guys will be able to do. The next round won't be until December. The next round of 200s will not be until December. So keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and Russell and Mandy, thank you guys.
They said Tyree. They told Tyree happy birthday in the chat.
That's not good enough. If y'all want free shit, we need video proof. It is awesome that Tyree decided to spend his little bit of birthday evening with us.
He's 28, y'all.
Not a day older.
Excuse me? I am 16. I'm not even legal.
Do you want to scoot closer this way?
I actually had to collect myself with that one. Okay. So
I was being gracious.
Oh my goodness. We also have something very special in store for you guys as far as a topic for August,
Yeah.
as well as a guest mechanic that is actually going to be coming on and helping us discuss these things. Mr. Chris Davis will be doing the thing with us in August. We will be discussing invocation, evocation, and divination. So be prepared for that. It's going to be pretty great, in depth, and we're going to do some fun stuff, probably some workshopping shit. So you guys never know.
Yeah.
I think that's about it.
Christ, I hope.
Fuck, I hope.
So.
Thank you, Jenny.
Happy 16th.
Happy 16th. Actually, it is not his 16th. It is his 15th birthday.
What?
Yeah. Tyree gets his quinceanera.
That sounds like a shitty fucking webisode that we would do.
He get Tyree's quinceanera.
Yeah.
Tyree gets a quinceanera today, and then tomorrow he gets a sweet 16. I mean, he ages quick for a dude that was born yesterday. I'm totally getting shit. I'm totally getting shit. I'm totally being an asshole. I'm so sorry. But as we usually do in July, you know, we're what is,
He needs a beautiful Spanish dress.
We'll work on that. We'll work on that for Tarot Night Live.
I am down for this. I'm down for this. Let's go. Let's go. Flame emojis in the comments section if you want Tyree to dress in drag. Flame emojis in the comments section if you want Tyree to dress in drag.
Shit.
For Tarot Night Live in a couple weeks.
This went really.
Oh, well, it's fun month, right?
I guess it is fun month.
It's fun month. We can be stupid right now. It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay.
I have to keep telling myself that.
Oh, there's one.
Jenny.
Flame emojis in the comments section. Yes.
We gotta.
if you would like Mr. Tyree here to dress.
Okay, so I got 2 weeks to put this together.
Tools cheap.
Tools cheap. Oh my God.
Looks like I'm going shopping tomorrow.
Let's go.
Fuck.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God.
Let's fucking go. I can't say that the community has not supported us through our endeavors.
That's one way to get a lot of stars.
So, oh no. Oh no.
It's for the team.
It sure is. Oh
my
man.
God. You're still getting flames.
Fuck yes. Let's go.
You're still getting flames.
So as we usually do in July, July is a fun month. It's also a month that we take to kind of recharge a little bit. And what is it?
Brian's in the comments.
Hey Brian, flames in the comments section for Tyree to dress and drag during Tarot Night Live.
You crack me the hell up because he literally just put "What's the flames?" But he sent one, so it fucking counts. What do you want me to do? Dress and drag and do the hula?
Yes.
Wow!
Yeah. Tyree said that he would dress and drag, and then the challenge was extended to our watchers and our listeners
Flame.
to actually put flames in the comment section to have him dress and drag for Tarot Night Live. So that is going to be a consistent thing in between stories and talks and things tonight. If you guys would please do that and, continue to spread the wealth.
Oh, damn.
What is it?
Brian goes, oh shit, Steve is Pumbaa.
Pumbaa? Am I?
Timon? Actually, well, who would you be? Because at the current moment, Tyree is definitely fucking Timon.
Yeah. Would I be Pumbaa?
I mean, it depends. Are you going for your villain arc? Because if so, you could take dibsies on Scar, but you could be like, fuck the traditional Scar, I'm going to actually fucking win.
Nah, I've had my villain arc.
Yeah,
It wasn't successful.
Shit.
It wasn't successful.
It's so many flames.
Jesus.
Fuck.
So, Shay, first of all, good to see you.
Hi, Shay.
Second of all,
Fucking out of nowhere. Like, look at this shit from downtown.
so it is Tyree's birthday. He is turning we decided he was turning 15 because I said he was turning 28, and he was like, fuck you, I'm turning 16. And Steve decided he was turning 15 so that we could throw him a quinceañera. And does that make Chris Simba?
Just right across the forehead.
She's like, I pop on and there's Lion King everywhere. So that's where we're getting at. So because it's Tyree's birthday, Steve was like, we have to throw him a fucking party. And Jenny in the comments was like, he needs a fancy Spanish dress. So Steve goes, well, if there's enough flames in the comments, Tyree's going to dress in a giant fucking dress on Tarot Night. So if you want Tyree to do drag and do 10 pull cards, toss flames out. So then we decided that Tyree was then Timon, because I was like, what do you want me to do? Dress and drag and do the hula? Luau! So now you're caught up. Welcome.
I'm still getting flames. You're gonna actually have to do this, man. There's so many flames in the comments now.
Oh my god! Wait, would I be Rafiki or would Steve be Rafiki?
I'm too fat to be Rafiki.
Would I be Rafiki then?
I'm too fat to be Rafiki.
I call dibs on Rafiki. I'm with Russ.
It's still going. This entire live is just gonna be pumping you to do fucking tarot night and drag. You know that.
Oh my god, it's
Oh.
okay.
Jesus, it's so fucking great.
Well,
It's so fucking great.
since it's your birthday, Tyree, would you like to kick the first story of the road off?
So tonight.
Oh yeah, I'll kick the first story of the road off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll kick the first story of the road off.
Jesus.
Okay, so stories from the road, guys.
Motherfucker. It's gonna be nothing but flames. Oh yeah, by the way, to explain to those who are just coming in, flames in the comments if you want Tyree to dress in drag for Tarot Night Live in a couple weeks. So that is literally why all the flames are there. So if anybody's wondering, that's why.
It's because our stories are fire.
Yeah.
We didn't start fire. It was only burning.
Okay,
Oh my
so
god.
stories from the road. How many of you guys?
What is this? I can't read any of it.
So we're on the road this time, and I was totally dressed in drag.
I kind of want this to happen now. Us to just roll into a case and Tyree just full fucking maid outfit bust up in this person's house and go, "Where's this fucking demon?" Oh no!
For those who haven't figured it out yet, I don't recommend you have your children around tonight.
No, I mean the ticker's
The ticker's going, but I feel like it needs to be stated.
Oh my god! And
Gotta do drag makeup too.
it's so many flames. Oh
Yes. So, would you like to pick the first story, Tyree?
yeah.
So there I was using my bowls when one of my
Titties fell out.
So I was working with my forks and had a full Janet Jackson happen over this time. Total wardrobe malfunction, complete nip slip. It was just a problem for everybody. Little do they know, it wasn't an actual skirt, it was a kilt. But God damn.
Their laughing faces.
Okay, I was sitting here and I'm like, oh my God.
It's okay, you're blind.
I am blind. For those at home that didn't fucking know.
Oh, all right.
So story time.
So,
story time. So, how many of you guys have ever been out on an investigation and one of your investigators walk out of a building? Does this smell like cum out here? So, can you please explain that, Cat?
It was this one.
so
not once, but twice.
Twice.
As she walks out into a ring of almost all the guys from the investigation and just yells that at us.
Yo, does anybody else smell cum? Was the first one. And then the second one was, it really fucking does. It really smells like cum out here. We're not kidding.
this is an 18+ show.
There's a ticker. There's a ticker. It's right there.
So, to be totally fucking fair, I just thought it was West Virginia.
See, Jeff does make a good point there. Could have been a circle jerk.
Like everybody circle around.
Oh wait, but wait, there's more. There's so much more to this act. There's so much more to this story. Keep going.
You take over, Pat. It's your story.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. It's being passed off. All right. See, he gets it. Dad said, to be fair, it was just fucking West Virginia. Like, I thought it was just in the air. Like,
I mean, it's where Deliverance was filmed, so you know what he got. But
fuck. Yeah, so we're walking into this investigation, kind of getting set up. And I walk outside and I'm like, does this smell like come out here to anybody else? See, even Brian's like, I can oddly understand that. I thought it was just West Virginia. Had never been. Hi, Gabby.
continue the story.
Just walked in from a while.
So,
Oh my god.
so I'm like, what the, and this everybody that was there was like, the fuck is wrong with you? And somebody did back me up. Someone was like, actually, yeah, I get it. Like, it does. So hey, it wasn't West Virginia. But so we started investigating. And this place is really active. Wafted, not walked. So we're doing this investigation, and there's this creepy ass doll that's hi, Dad. Happy fucking birthday. It gets worse.
By the way, flames in the comments if you want Tyree to dress in drag for Tarot Night Live. We're not kidding. Flames in the comments if you want Tyree to dress in drag for Tarot Night Live. Also, continue your cum story.
Sex doll.
Close. So
Actually.
So we start doing this investigation, and I'm having to walk around a whole bunch, and like shit's just being fucking weird. And we get like what, 2 hours in?
Something like that, yeah.
And I just ask it again. I'm like, we're taking a smoke break, an outside break to kind of chill out because it was hot in the room. And I'm like, what smells like cum? Like, does it smell like cum to anybody else?
And it was literally that look from everybody. From literally everybody.
Yeah. There were not apples around, no. But I appreciate the ask, Dad.
A little bit of that apple poo.
So we start going through, doing more of an investigation, and this doll is being a fucking problem. And so we set up a spirit box in the gymnasium that was there because we were talking around with some kids. And I'm skipping some parts that were just a random investigation. And because normally random shit happens. But anyway, this fucking gymnasium, I was talking to this, what I thought was a kid. It was not. And so I go to walk away, and actually, so should Patrick. So funny story. I get just outside the room, and the fucking box completely screams my name.
Mm-hmm.
Full ass, like Patricia, through the spirit box. And at this point in time, we had already identified that the doll was a fucking problem and needed to be handled.
By the way, that's where Patrick and I were.
Yeah.
We were up on the stage in the gymnasium actually dealing with said haunted doll.
Yeah. So
that was not haunted, it was cursed, but whatever.
We'll figure that out shortly. So I go running back to the spirit box. I'm like, what's wrong? Are you all right? And the loudest fucking O scream comes through the spirit box.
Oh yeah.
It was a complete like orgasm scream through the fucking spirit box.
Screams her name,
Again.
then O faces, then screams her name again. And we're up on stage, you know, I'm actually trying to seal this entity to this doll to make sure that it's not affecting anybody anymore, because there was a couple of incidents that had happened previously in the night with other people. And we're saying things that way to actually protect that person's anonymity.
Mhm.
So, but up there, and you know, finally I'm able to actually grab a hold of the doll. And as soon as I do, you know, weird shit starts happening to me and Patrick.
Mm-hmm.
About that time, she, you know, she's like, "Are you guys okay?" And it screams,
"You whore!" through the spirit box. And I literally go, all right, fuck this shit. I'm done. And I walk away and it screams again. And I'm like, great.
Yeah, this time it was like unintelligible fucking animal noises, which I'd take it or leave it as to what that could have been.
Yeah. So anyway, we finished this investigation. It was not supposed to be a case.
Yeah, it was actually supposed to be a fun go.
Yeah. And, you know, we're getting cleaned up from the investigation. And, you know, everybody's like, fuck, that was weird. Can't believe we ran into that shit while we were trying to have fun. What the fuck happens to us? Fuck us for trying to have fun, I guess. And we get back in the car.
It keeps going. It's such a treat.
So we get back in the car. And I'm like, guys, it still smells like West Virginia in here. And at this point, I get told, well, we're not in West Virginia anymore, Pat. And I go, oh, no.
And everybody else in the car is like, no, it doesn't smell like West Virginia in here. You smell like West Virginia in here.
And I did. You could smell, but it was fucking only me. It was only me. All over my fucking hair.
Yep.
I did. Sounds like, did you get slimed? Did you get slimed?
Yep.
You did. Yeah, I fucking did.
She got ectoplastered.
Oh God.
Oh yeah.
What made it worse though was it actually corporally fried my fucking hair like I had been bleached.
It did. It barbecued her hair. And I'm like, no fucking way. And she's like, it fucking did. And then like holds a strand of her hair out, and it's like crispy to touch. And I'm like, that's fucking gross and awesome all at the same time. I've never, in the 30 years of doing this, I have never experienced that kind of fucking situation.
But I'm just lucky, I guess. What smells like West Virginia? So.
By the way, the doll was actually taken care of. It is sealed and it is safe.
Yes.
We do still have it in our possession.
Yeah, because that bitch needed to fucking go. Fuck.
So fucking funny.
It did though. It took like 3 weeks for my hair to actually go back to normal. Like with conditioning treatments. I was fucking upset.
It's okay. It's okay.
The entire car ride home, I was gagging.
She was. And the jokes were just terrible.
They were awful.
She was in the car with 3 other dudes.
Yeah. And I was the only one that got ectoplasmed. I got jizzed on.
Oh my God. Fuck, man.
Happy birthday, Tyree.
I guess that gives new meaning to a facial.
Oh, God. My hair was so screwed, y'all. Like, I was so upset about my hair. Oh. But yeah.
Now, how long did you have to drive like that? What, 3-4 hours?
Yeah. Thank you. Mandy gets it. Fucking flames.
Still rolling. By the way, anybody who is popping on, flames in the comments if you want Tyree to dress in drag for Terra Night Live. That's what all that's about.
But yeah, we were all there. It was magical.
It was something.
It was something.
It was something.
It was something.
I mean, we left with, you know, some okay evidence and a cursed ass, possessed ass doll, and
Mhm.
you know,
Come here.
I mean, you did.
Yeah, that was all you said.
Yeah, the rest of us were safe.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You were the favorite.
Yay. Yay.
More flames.
More flames. Oh my God.
Bleach air freshener.
Bleach air freshener. Straight up. Bleach air freshener.
Oh my God, it's so fucking funny.
It was bad.
It's so fucking funny.
But for real, and because I'd be pissed too, never ending spirit come in my hair. It was, I had to take like 2 showers and it didn't help.
She can't. She, you know. So is it any better? And I'm sitting here on, you know, just hanging out, and I'm like, no, you still smell like frat house. Oh, it was awful.
It was bad. But yeah, if you're just now jumping in, the flames are to have Tyree dress in drag for Terra Night.
By the way, also, if you guys give a video singing happy birthday to Mr. Tyree, it is his birthday. If you give a video singing happy birthday to him, we'll see about getting you something.
Yeah. So, who's next for a road story?
Tell an actual one instead of throwing her under the bus.
Patty the crusty sock. That's what I fucking felt like.
Another flame.
Another flame? Yeah. Oh. That's what David said. That's my Patricia. She came in after the story, thankfully.
Oh no. Like I'm sweating, trying not to fucking laugh at this. Oh man.
Okay, so an actual story from the road.
Yeah, so an actual one.
Mm-hmm. Investigation and case.
Yeah, either one. Something fun, something spooky, something.
Oh,
You know, something come in your hair, you know, whatever.
nah.
Yeah, you know, apparently we were swinging wild tonight. So
Well,
West Virginia's in the house.
West Virginia, take me home, country roads.
No.
West Virginia, Mountain Mama.
No.
So Tyree.
probably the best one for me was Octagon Hall.
Okay.
Okay. Not as wild as that book. Which book?
50 Shades.
Oh wow.
So Octagon Hall.
I mean, at least you didn't hear Unchained
Cave.
Melody.
At least it wasn't Careless Whisper.
At least you would have gotten a cool sax solo.
West Virginia Sloppy Mama.
Jesus. Fucking rolling tonight. Fucking rolling tonight. Wow.
So yeah, I would say probably Octagon Hall is actually the one that I had the most stuff happening.
Dad said no, and Steve said things have gone wild. Oh, like that book.
Which one?
Where the wild things are.
No.
It wasn't a case, but a certain spiritual entity liked to pinch my ass at work, stares intently at Steve.
It's Tiff.
Oh yeah, I did that. I would run through when she worked in the basement at UK in OR materials. I would run through the department and like pinch and grab her ass, and then slam into shit on the opposite wall. So just blast through and just pow, and then keep running. Knock buckets and shit off top shelves and all kinds of stuff.
So Octagon Hall, that was the one that really had a lot of stuff happening with me. But the first one, which was actually funny,
Send it to our DMs, Jenny. She's gonna send a video.
Yep, send it to the DMs.
Yeah.
So let's see. The first one, which was actually really funny, was Mr. Steve was doing an Estes method.
Oh God, yeah, this is actually really fucking awesome.
And so he's got the little headphones on, and he's blindfolded, and he's sitting in the doctor's office, and we're all sitting, asking questions. He's answering questions. So I'm like, okay, I'm really going to throw things off here. Everybody's like, okay. So I walk up to the door and I said, hey, I'm a gay man. What do you think the soldiers outside would think about getting a blowjob? And the answer was, string him up in a tree.
Yeah.
And Jacob, if you send flames, I'm going to smack you.
Do it. Do it. No balls you won't. Do it.
Actually, me and you're going shopping tomorrow.
Do it.
You going anyway, so may as well send the
so
flames.
send the flames, boy.
But
Tyree is gay.
Hey, remember, I've got a stone penis.
don't let him lie to you. It's just a kiwi. But yeah, for those, and there more flames. Yes, keep them coming, y'all. Flames for Tyree to read tarot cards, Tarot Night Live in drag.
Yeah. So
it's for his quinceanera.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, he turns 15 today.
So
several stone penises.
So yeah,
You go to the Pink Pony Club.
Oh,
he's gonna keep on dancing. More fucking.
So, that was the good kickoff on that night.
That was fucking funny.
Now, for those that don't know, just as a quick reminder, Estes method is used to get typically unpolarized and unbiased information. It's not a perfect method for gaining any kind of understanding, but it can work a little bit better than your typical spirit box. You have a medium that is blindfolded and has noise-canceling headphones. Jesus. Has noise-canceling headphones so that they cannot hear what's going on around them or the questions being asked. They are listening to a spirit box the entire time, and the people outside of their situation are asking the questions. That way it's completely unbiased. It's completely quote-unquote blind. So I had no idea what it is that he said.
No.
Like at all. He was even in a completely separate room.
But that was what he heard. Fair. So backing up what Tyree and I were giggling about was Brian goes, do you or do you not feel bonita, Tyree? And Tiff said it's in your inbox because I didn't want to send it to ours, which sounds good to me, Tiffy. But yeah, no, as far as the SS method, Steve had no clue what was being asked. He only was repeating what he heard through the spirit box. So that was directly what was said by the fucking doctor.
Uh-huh.
So,
and then the rest of the night gets even more wilder because I go under the Estes method.
okay.
And we're sitting in a nice, like, half moon.
Yeah, give or take. Yeah, it is. It was the
Because we were up.
yeah, it was, I can't remember what they actually called it, but it was basically, it was a wraparound room.
Okay.
So we were sitting in like a half moon. Now I'm doing the Estes method.
Actually, it wasn't the kids' room. That was the one off to the.
The
It was the dormer.
The green room that we did.
So it was a green room, the kids' room, and then there was the dormer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's where we were. I was doing the Estes method. And poor Raymond that night, he got his ass chewed too because just out of the blue, I whipped my eyes open, look at him, get the fucking kids out of here.
Ray is like literally about from, me to actually about to Tyree.
Yeah.
Because Tyree's on the floor, Ray's sitting right next to him. No, you were in chair.
I was in the chair at the time, yeah.
So they were literally like this at that point. I was across the room, and he just snaps at Ray, like looks like, pow, get the fucking kids out of here, and goes right back out. Goes right back out. It had no idea he even did that shit, and Ray's like trying not to fall out of his chair. What the fuck, Tyree?
And then it goes even further because I'm sitting in the chair. I am feeling the house shake. And they get me out of the Estes method. And the first question, what the fuck were you all doing?
And we're like, we didn't do a fucking thing. Nobody moved, dude. And he didn't believe us, so he laid down in the floor.
Yeah, I was like, okay, I got to feel this better. I am laying down in the floor. I'm going back under. And they're like, okay. I'm sorry, Jacob. Come back.
What is it?
He left
He
shop
left
and
the
he's
shop.
wide awake now.
He's wide awake now.
And Tiff said our very first case, the ghost stuck in the ceiling.
Oh, jeez.
But you laid on the floor.
So I'm laying on the floor. I've got the headphones on. I've got the blindfold on. At one point in time, I felt like I was being thrown out the window.
Yeah.
Which freaks me out.
There was something about an explosion at some point.
Yeah, there was an explosion at some point. Still, the whole house is shaking around me. I could feel the floor vibrating through my back. And then it's like I grabbed my upper thigh, like right here, while laying flat on my back, came about, 5 inches up off the floor and screamed.
Yeah.
I had been shot.
It's like, Jesus, man. Because we're sitting there and everything's quiet. And me and Ray are just kind of looking across the room at each other at this point. We're like, okay, we're going to give him just a couple more, minutes just to make sure. And then we're going to pull him out. And about the time we agree to pull him out in about 3 or 4 minutes, he comes up off the floor like that and screaming. And we're like, dude, you fucking case. Like, I've been shot. And I'm like, dude, calm down. I've been fucking shot. I've been shot and the house is moving. And then, no, because he was still under. So it, had to snap him out of it. And he's like, that was fucking crazy. It's like, dude, you have no idea.
I actually had to go back and watch the video. And in the video, when I snapped about getting the kids out of the room, my voice actually changed.
That's
It
cool.
was not my voice.
100%. Would you mind to pitch that for me? Thank you.
But
Mhm.
also, I
Thank
think
you. Thank you.
also at this wonderful place, we are packing up. We are getting ready to leave, and me and Raymond were upstairs moving chairs so they could get set up for the tours the next day. Steve is standing out on the banister where he's at. We have another guy there. We had thought he'd already went downstairs, or we didn't know where he went to. We all see this guy go running down the stairs, and we went to follow see who it was, and the other guy is standing in the kids' room looking out the window.
That's cool.
So we had a guy running down the stairs that we have no idea who the fuck it was and where he came from.
Just took the hell off.
Yep.
Not to mention that place came alive as soon as the sun started to come up. Like right around, 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, pictures were falling off the walls with no one in the room. And, there was shit that was shaking, shit moving, shadow figures everywhere. Like the whole house came the fuck alive. And it's like, where were you guys all night?
Ain't that it? But yeah, I think that was my favorite one.
It was definitely one of the more haunted locations we've actually been to, at least as far as evidence. It's been a while since we've seen anything to that extent. Not to say that we haven't been to some haunted ass places. It's just they haven't been that active. So talking about Tiff brought up the first case. So our first case, and we talked about it before, it was one of our more rough cases because this one actually required a form of exorcism. And we get there and this house is inundated. It's just full of stuff. It's full of living dead, not zombie, but that essentially spirits that were stuck. But it was full of living dead. It was full of shadow figures. There were multiple entities that were not so great, and portals that were open. One in the crawl space, and
Love you too, Gabby.
and then we're going through the procedure, and since he's in the comments, or at least was, Brian went to the attic. He went upstairs because we're sitting here and we're talking, and there's a dimness, there's a pressure and a banging, and not like heavy, but like a thud. And we look over in the corner, and the corner's getting dim. And I start to look, and Brian starts to look, and Tiff starts to look, and everybody's kind of checking out the corner. And there was this pair of fucking legs that were literally just kicking out of the ceiling, just kicking. And Brian is up in this attic and is shoving this poor bastard's head into the ceiling. And I'm grabbing the dude's legs and pulling him while he's doing that. It was really fucking hilarious. We did get the poor guy out. We did send the poor guy on. But yeah, he had gotten caught and was stuck there. The spiritual pressure in the house literally shoved him into the floor, and he couldn't get out.
Wow.
It was wild. The Lexington house was really fucking. There was overall, there were 8 people there. 8 people. Only one of them was from a previous paranormal investigation team that had gone in before us. And it took every one of us. It was rough. That was one of our rougher cases. But yeah, there was a lot of odd things that happened. 2 other members went into the basement / crawl space. While Brian and I were getting the dude out of the ceiling, they were actually closing this portal. It was a huge portal and a massive issue because things were coming in and out of it, and wound up closing it, and everything went almost like the air the sound, everything got sucked out of the entire house when it closed. And I'm like, well, that's done. Awesome. Ask them how it goes, and they're like, well, it did the thing. We did the thing. Everything's cool. Wound up having to go back later to repair it, but for the sake of the case at the time, they had closed it. We had thought that they had fully succeeded, and that it was basically a butterfly bandage on an open wound. So we had to go back and fix it. But that happened, and as soon as that happened, that's when everything went sideways in the house. All the lights started draining out of it. There were multiple knocks and bangs and skitters, and everything started to brown out and get real dim. And the lady of the house wound up getting very odd as far as behavior. Started to look her over, and flames. started to look her over, and she wound up in a state where she was like, "Look, I don't feel right. I feel like something's attacking me. There's got to be something with me." Okay. Sit her in a chair in the middle of the living room, sit a piece of angel light underneath it, and we begin the process of a severe attachment removal / exorcism. And it's one of the few times that I've had to use a full size mirror to actually pull something out of somebody. But by the time we had gotten to the point where we could, I couldn't see her face. Her hair was down over her face. And everything was dim and dark. And there's a bunch of people standing around her. And no one else could see her face either. And we're like, okay, we're about to do this thing. And I go, okay, when I tell you to, what I want you to do is look directly at the mirror and nowhere else. And we went through the rite and the process, and I told her to look at her mirror, which was one of those full-length wall mirrors that went, the full length of the couch. And she snapped her head and looked at it, and it was not a human face in the mirror. Freaked her out. Got a couple of us, and you got the little bit of and then we wound up being able to lock it in the mirror. As soon as we did, light was actually able to come back into her entire house, not just the room. Everything quit browning out. There wasn't any knocks, any hissing, any weird movements. Everything went quiet. So we sealed the mirror, made sure everything was safe, and dipped out. But it was literally, and I'm just giving highlights. It was an entire day's worth of work. We got there in the afternoon, and it was still daylight outside. Not clouds out, anything like that. Still sun shining, and light never hit that property until we left. The whole place was dark. So, I mean, it was a wild situation. But there were those funny moments like the dude getting stuck in the ceiling. You got to take the good with the bad. It was a very interesting case. And that was one of the highlights of it, is what Tiff was bringing up.
She said she was straight growling, and you had me holding her down, trial by fire. LOL.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. We were asked to help, and we were gonna fucking help, and everybody, Tiff, Brian, the other boys that came, Miss Anita, all of us. It took a real group effort to make that happen. I'm glad that we could. So next, it's your turn. Tyree did his, and I did one.
Was the West Virginia story not enough?
No, that was you having an incident where no didn't mean no.
Let's see.
Actually, we are back to you anyway.
Yeah, we are.
By the way, flames in the comments if you want Tyree to dress in drag
And
for
do
Tarot
it.
Night Live. more flames.
Yeah. And Tiff said the other pad broke the pool. LOL.
Yes, that was another one we can talk about in a minute.
Okay. All right.
Gel. Okay.
So there is a jail in Texas.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I'm sure there's at least a couple.
Oh, there's a lot of jails in Texas.
But you couldn't tell anybody about the Alamo. Are you sure there's a jail?
Fuck. Fuck.
It is your birthday, sir.
That's why you can get away with it.
So-
You wouldn't hit a dude on his birthday. Look, it's his quinceanera. You can't do that to him. It's his quinceanera. You can't do that to him.
Asking, you shall receive a bunch of flames and then some candles.
Well, it's birthday. You
Yeah,
gotta have candles.
you know.
It's just. So there is this. There's a specific jail that was a coffee shop that actually my parents and Raymond and I wound up at one point. We were getting coffee and they were like, "Oh yeah, it's haunted as fuck." And so naturally, Raymond was like, "Oh, let me just whip out this fucking investigation equipment that I keep on hand." Because that's who he was as an individual.
It is. It's who he was. He was always ready.
Always. And so he started talking with the lady that owned it, and she was super sweet. And she actually really cared about the place. It was awesome.
That's really good.
Yeah, like she would actively talk to the different people that were there, and
Awesome.
yeah, she would ask them to move specific pictures if they wanted something or if they needed anything.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
That's actually really cool.
Yeah. So she had her own way of communicating with them and was like, all right, well, he says he's psychic and you're kind of being quiet over here talking to me. So let's go upstairs into this fucking jail and let y'all investigate it real quick. So I'm like, oh, fucking K. Sounds cool. I'm down. Let's go. And, fucking Raymond's leading the pack up these creepy ass, the old witch stairs that, tiny ass. So I'm just like, oh my God, we're going to die up these fucking stairs because I'm going to trip and fucking hit myself, like, because I'm clumsy as shit. And so he goes upstairs and immediately jumps into investigating. And my parents are both just kind of following us around, like, what the fuck is, how did we get roped into this? And I'm like, it just happens. It's just a thing. And so, she's like, if you want, and opens this fucking solitary cell and is like, if you want, you can go and investigate. And she's like, cool. And literally jumps into the fucking cell and just starts fucking going. And so I'm like, all right, well, I guess I'll just kind of fucking wander around. And so I get around the corner and this fucking sheriff's ghost stops me. He's like, now hold on here, little lady. You got to be careful in here. There's convicts here. And I'm just like,
There's convicts in here.
literally.
Fuck. Wow.
And I'm just like, I appreciate it. I really dig this, and he was really sweet. But he kept trying to turn me around and was just kind of like, go on back that way now. Come on. And I'm just like, I'm not.
Get on back to your failure now.
Yeah.
Be gentle now.
And Dad said y'all are feeding off each other's vibes. It was the first time that I saw there was something else out there. Yeah, 100%. Because he would get something as far as an investigation item, and I would be able to back it up because I had old Mr. Sheriff here going, well, come on now, little lady, let's go back this way. I'm like, all right, cool. No, I didn't want another West Virginia experience.
Wow. Wow. What are we down?
So we're wandering, we're walking through because it was a tiny jail. It was just like the county jail. And so, I'm just like bebopping around. And there's, different fucking ghosts because Raymond would get something on a spirit box and I'd be able to validate it because I would see them. And there was this dude that was like a big gambler and was just like, well, why would I want to leave? Literally that's, I get whatever I want here. And he did. He had an entire, essentially an altar for himself. That the lady that owned it she would leave shots out. She would leave playing cards out. She would leave cigarettes out. So,
damn, sounds like my kind of lady.
That's kind of where I'm at. Fuck, I may just die in Texas in that jail.
And it's fucking. It was really awesome because you don't always get to see people that actually care about the place that they're in. That's haunted, that care about the people that were there. A lot of the time, it's just for monetary gain, and it's more of it can turn into some really kind of like show and tell type of stuff. But she cared, and you could tell because she would talk to him as she went by. She was like, I can't hear him, but I know they're there. And so I would validate a little bit for her, or Raymond would validate a little bit for her. And we get around the corner, and there was. I'm walking by myself, like a little bit in front, and I walk past, and I get my ass completely smacked by some fucking ghost that was running by. And I'm just like, well, it's a jail. Sheriff dude tried to fucking warn me. Like, going back now that way, little lady.
These men here is convicts.
It was a cool experience. And the last dude that was there, actually, she was able to verify that, because one of the things that I had picked up on was the fact that he had been hung out back, and back, because that jail was from the time where that was the way you got, you carried out the death penalty. And he was wrongfully hanged. And he was super, super nervous. All he ever wanted was like typically newspapers to just kind of keep up, but he couldn't read. And what he really wanted was a jug so he could play music. And I told her that, and she's like, he'll have a jug tomorrow. I've actually got one that I have sitting on my back porch that I had no idea what I needed to do with, but I knew I needed it. She's like, I've had it for about 2 weeks. I'm like,
I love that shit.
That's pretty cool.
I love that shit. That's awesome.
So,
that really is.
Yeah. And if I remember correctly, Raymond was able to get actually some solid evidence from being in the solitary cell, because he was just by himself and, just asking questions, getting stories. And we were able to validate some stuff for her, and she was able to validate some stuff for us as we were kind of going. So it was a really cool little place. And it was really nice to see somebody that actually cared about the people.
It's rare anymore. It's rare to find people that actually care about the ghosts and the spirits that they actually have there, that they've gotten validation are there, or at least the ones that they would like to be there, that they're trying to communicate with. It's more than just cash grabs anymore. I mean, people are just blatantly disrespectful anymore. It's almost like they view their haunted location as a sideshow, or, dance monkeys. These people are paying money for you to haunt the place. And you need to, even to the point to where some locations that we've been to, it was a whole situation of, okay, we're going to leave you with these people. You need to give them a show, like actual words. And it's like, come on, y'all. That's not the way you talk about people.
No.
Don't do that shit.
Hopefully I told the story and gave it the justice it deserved, Dad. Well, it was an awesome experience.
Well, he says that when we come down. So when you buying us tickets to Texas?
I mean, if you want to go down in December or something, or like November, maybe we can. It's hot as balls right now.
Well, I like balls.
I don't like balls that hot, no.
Madam, you are 15.
So back in the comments.
But what you were saying about how some people respect it, some people don't. That ties into my next story.
Do it.
When we went up north, I can never remember the name of the tavern.
Oh, Gaines.
Yeah. Well, we went to Gaines Tavern.
Yeah, she didn't charge us. She literally just appreciated the respect.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's where you get the best evidence.
It was some dope shit, let me tell you.
So yeah, that Gaines Tavern. Because we go up there, we're getting set up, to do this thing, and the idiot that was there would not leave us alone.
Yeah.
Wanted to tell everybody everything, and everybody was like, "No, leave us alone. Go away."
So I'm gonna out
Man.
this dude just because, and the biggest reason why I'm going to do that is he's been blacklisted from a lot of places in Kentucky. Dude's name is Eddie. So if you ever get him as a tour guide, you probably need to not. Anyway,
Well, the first hour and a half while we were getting there, getting set up, when everybody was starting to show up, he was running around saying, "There's something evil in this house. There's something evil here. There's something evil here. There's
Yeah.
a demon in the attic." And I finally,
I'm laughing because I know where the story's going.
and it's like, finally, I was like, "Okay, let's go." And we walk the house. He's trying to tell me the story, half of going in one ear and out the other. We get up to the attic, and he's like, "Do you feel it? Do you feel it? There's evil here." Motherfucker, no.
Tyree to this dude's face.
No, there's nothing evil here.
fucking full mechanic. Motherfucker, no.
And I walked down the stairs and left him standing in the attic. But what was really funny was later on in the night,
Tyree ate his fucking words.
We're upstairs in the attic. It was me, you, and Raymond.
Yeah, it was.
And them two were having this nice, normal, everyday chat with kids that like to play hide and seek in the attic.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like a dumbass and like, "Hey guys, is there somebody else hidden up here with you guys? If so, what's his name?" And I get pistol whipped upside the head.
He fucking did.
I'm sitting there and it's just like, oh, okay, I got to get out of here.
He comes downstairs and I'm like, "Dude, are you all right?" And I just got pistol whipped. I'm like, "Excuse me?" I'm going to go outside. Cool, man. You do that.
Yeah, I got pistol whipped in the same part of the attic that he's saying that there's some demon. And I get pistol whipped. Dude, it's not a demon. It's somebody who didn't want me to know the answer.
It was probably somebody that was hiding out.
Yeah.
That died in one of the fires.
Because the Gaines Tavern was actually a depot. You
Yeah.
know, it was a railroad depot. You know, and a clinic at one point, and obviously a bar and an inn. So it had a real big history. So it could have been anybody or anyone, you know, just kind of hid up in the attic somewhere. Quit asking questions.
Well, evidently I wasn't supposed to know the answer to that one, but I will get back up there and I will try to find out that answer. But what was really interesting, I kept asking our little tour guy, whatever the fuck his name
Eddie.
was.
Yeah.
I think he blacklisted himself in Tyree's head.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
And I kept asking him, "Who was stabbed here? Was there somebody stabbed here?"
I love this.
And he kept telling me, "No, there is no story of anybody being stabbed in this building." I did research. And these two motherfuckers get into a fight over a girl. One guy rips the wig off the other guy, and the bald-headed guy stabs the other guy, and he dies right there on the floor.
This motherfucker had no idea what he was talking about. This tour guide had no idea what he was talking about.
He was like stalking everybody. Well, I say stalking. He was
No,
following
no.
all of us around
No,
going,
it was full stock.
Yeah,
pretty
he was
bad.
stalking.
like,
It was
about
full stock.
this far away. Did you get anything? Have you sensed anything yet? That you're sensitive, right?
I almost hit him in the mouth.
Like, he literally got this close to Steve. I'm really surprised you didn't.
I couldn't at the time. Like
I'll back the fuck away now.
I had to actually be helped out. I was in a situation where, you know, I opened myself up and it's like, okay, you know, I'll do the medium thing. Why not? I'll sit right here and you guys can tell me. And I tranced out. And when I woke up, I had 7 different stories that had played out. 7 different people that had 7 different lives end. And I'm staggering. I need to go outside. I need some air. Need to collect my thoughts. Need to be able to figure this out. See if anybody else can corroborate this so that I know if, it's just things fucking with me or if I actually got something. And this dude kept stepping in front of me.
Would block him. He was blocking him from exiting the actual building.
This is a blind dude that can't, make his way around and can't breathe. And I'm like, I need to get the fuck out of here, dude. Well, just tell me, no, move.
Raymond had to go get you, didn't he? If
Yeah.
I remember correctly.
Yep.
Because I was like, dude, you got to go fucking help him. You got to go help him.
Because I make it outside and he's like, so what did you get? And I said, what I got was pissed off, my guy. What do you mean? I need to breathe. I need you to back off so I can do so.
Raymond literally had to put his arm around Steve and walk him to the picnic table. It was bad.
Because, yeah, dude was a problem. An absolute problem.
Yeah. I mean, because after that, I was upstairs and it opened myself up. And this lady had been following me around. And she literally grabbed my hand and I grabbed hers back and I dropped. And I'm like, Raymond, we got to get the fuck out of here. Because he was getting ready to set up like an Estes method in another room. Like, we got to fucking go. I need to get the fuck outside. He's like, okay. So I start I'm literally in labor pains, staggering down the fucking stairs, trying to get the fuck out. Steve comes flying up the fucking stairs. What the fuck's wrong? And I'm like, I need to get the fuck outside.
All right, cool. We're going.
And this Eddie dude walks up behind Steve and full ass arm out on the staircase. What'd you get? And I'm standing there literally doubled over, having to be held the fuck up. I'm like, who the fuck died from labor pains? And he was like, what? Nobody ever sees her. I'm like, get the fuck out of my way. And Steve's like, dude, if you don't get the fuck out of her way, I'll force you out of the fucking way. And so I literally had to be fucking walked outside, but it was the same situation. All three of us.
Dude was just an issue the entire time. Apparently he got blacklisted immediately after that for showing up at like 3 a.m. without notifying them. So he literally trespassed on city property without them knowing, and technically broke in because he wasn't supposed to be there without notifying them.
Yeah.
So yeah, he wound up in a lot of fucking trouble over that.
That was the biggest problem with us was we were supposed to be there all night.
Yeah.
And he kicked us out at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Technically, we were supposed to be out of there by 1, and we didn't leave the property until 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it was midnight and he started rounding us up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
But it was a shitload of fun.
it was. We got a lot of really good evidence.
when we were left alone, we could actually do.
When we were left alone. God. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed.
Hi, guys and gal.
Yes. Yeah, it was pretty fucking much, Cousin Eddie from National Lampoon's Vacation. Pretty fucking much.
Actually,
it was rough, dude.
It was not a great situation. I wouldn't mind going back to the Gaines now that he's no longer a part of that, and
we could actually investigate.
It would be great.
Mm-hmm.
But before we leave, flames in the comments one more time for Tyree to dress in drag for Terror Night Live.
It's his birthday, guys.
It's his quinceañera.
So, thanks again, guys, for joining us tonight for Tales from the Road Part 2.
Also, if you guys, and this is actually serious, if you guys send us a video singing happy birthday to Tyree, it is actually his birthday.
Yep.
If you send a video singing happy birthday to Tyree, you can send it in our DMs.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see about sending you something.
Yeah. So thanks again for joining us tonight, guys. Thanks for the flames. We're going to continue to look for them. I dig this shit.
Oh, yeah. You got to do it because our
Oh,
entire
fuck.
community is going to punk you if you don't.
Oh, fuck.
But love you guys. Thanks
Love
so
you
much.
guys. Thank you.
Yes.
I'm letting these fucking flames roll for a second. We do have some special stuff next week.
Yep.
And of course, come and see us at the Central Kentucky Mystical Market this weekend. Mr. Tyree is going on an investigation on Saturday.
He'll have
So-
more tales later.
He will.
No, actually, trip got canceled.
Oh. Well, shit.
So I'm taking the weekend off from everything.
Good
Hey,
for
cool.
you.
Do it.
Yeah.
All
Birthday.
right. So he's being a lazy ass.
I
But
gotta go shopping now.
Yo,
Actually,
he
you do.
does.
actually, you do. All jokes aside, good for you, man. Take the time. But the rest of us will be at the Central Kentucky Mystical Market Saturday and Sunday. It is, let's call it what it is. It'll be
Thank you, Dad.
it'll be 11 to 6 both days for us.
Yeah.
You know, that's usually our schedule at the market anyway. But market will be this coming weekend. That's the 19th and 20th of July. Come by, see us. We are going to have a special guest with us.
Mhm.
And yeah, so as always, thank you guys very much for hanging out with us. Hopefully, fun month has actually been fun for you all. And take care of yourselves, take care of each other. And remember that those that have the power to change themselves have the power to change the world around themselves.